And welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us through our short break. When we left, the GemStars' first official fight as GemStars had just ended. And the Guardian had come down to tell them that they had done well. I can answer some of your questions, I'm sure.
How do I give it
Emerald
back?
looks down because she hasn't seen her costume yet and goes, "Oh, I'm green."
Yes, you are Emerald.
Then gets a flash for her hair and goes, "I'm really green."
A lot of questions, but I'm not really sure how to vocalize them at this moment.
Can we start with the obvious?
My mom's gonna kill me?
That's not a question.
I don't believe that is a question.
I was going to start with what's a GemStar and why us?
Yeah, that's good too.
You are GemStars.
Well, thank you.
Are LaFonde's protectors in a time of great need. And why you is only a question that your crystals could answer. You have not as such, but you all had a quality that drew the crystals to you.
How do the crystals work?
Gem magic?
You mean like the mages?
I'm sorry? What did you say?
You mean like the mages?
Yes.
Okay.
Precisely like the mages.
So about that, and Braylon will look over to Elliot. Not to put too fine of a point on it, but in all of LaFondian history, I didn't think that a gem had ever bonded with a non-LaFondian.
That is correct. Well, not exactly.
Ellie's just standing there with her arms crossed, staring angrily.
These gems, these crystals are special. They once belonged to a master mage of great power.
Oh.
The master mage?
And when that master mage came to her end, she imbued them with what power she could, so that LaFonde would have the protection that it needed.
Well, that was nice of her.
It was. And you see the soft, almost baby blue glow that has been sort of encompassing, coloring the Guardian, deepens into a much more intense, almost royal blue.
Oh my goodness, are you okay?
I am fine.
Okay.
But to answer your question, the crystals generally have not been known to bond with those not from this planet. But these are not typical crystals.
Okay, but here's the thing. I can't do this.
You seem to be doing just fine.
No, I mean, literally,
No, literally, you just did it, so.
Yeah, you really helped me.
I told you, we'll come up with a cover story.
But how am I supposed to do that with my mom? I can't keep lying to her.
Just don't go back.
What?
Oh,
Don't worry, I'll lie to her.
What? What do you mean? Like an alternative second? No, I'm not abandoning her. No, she can't lose me.
I mean, you don't have to tell her you're a GemStar.
Well, yeah, because she never would let me do this if she knew. But that means I can't lie to her like this either.
Okay, so
Concealing your identities will be important.
We're not allowed to tell anyone about this?
Not unless you trust them completely.
Oh, Ruby, that reminds me of something. Could you come here for a second? I meant to tell you something, but we didn't get a chance with all the, well, you know.
Oh, yeah, okay. Scoot.
So I was going to tell you last night, in slightly less awkward circumstances, that I'm Jade Crystal.
But this, you?
Yeah.
Oh, I should have recognized. That's why you were never at any of her performances, because you were
busy
at all of the performances.
I thought you just didn't like her.
No, I like her very much.
Well, now you've got two secret identities.
Yeah, isn't it great?
I can't tell if I'm jealous of you.
Although I'm thinking, look, kind of pulls her hair around, I wouldn't need to wear a wig anymore. Maybe she can be a GemStar.
Oh, the perfect cover? Wait, I don't know if that's...
I don't know. But we'll find out.
Okay, well, you got to give me and the gang backstage passes sometime.
Oh, absolutely. There were some on at your foyer on the end table there. I was going to surprise you with them, and then...
Yeah, then this.
Then stuff happened.
You always have VIP passes, backstage, everything.
I'm going to hold you to that. We should probably deal with the...
Oh, yes. Okay.
And
I look over to Jemmy and say, I told her now.
You mean Mary?
Mary. Jemmy's the human. I would love to be there. I would kill to be there.
You break the fourth wall. And
accidentally.
Look, I would kill to be in the GemStars world. Mary would rather get out of there.
Looks over to Mary and says, I told her.
Okay.
So can I have done either the same kind of perception thing I did in the elevator, or just straight up mind reading for this one?
No, you absolutely may do either of those two things.
I mean, you're talking
Which?
I'm gonna go for perception is what I need to do from listening in.
Correct.
Okay.
That wasn't great.
No,
No.
I'm spending my luck.
Wow. Luck betrayal.
Emerald can also make a
but it is a 24. You get to add the 10.
Yep.
Yep, that's 24.
Emerald could make a stealth check, I guess, for whispering.
Or deception.
Or deception. I feel like stealth might be better. I don't know how.
I am going to. I gotta check where it is or how I go about doing it and how it works. Hang on. Okay. So I'm going to activate Lucky Break to get the variable power, which I'm going to use to get Jack of all trades so that I have a plus 9 to stealth. And it'll take a second to roll. It's been very slow today. So this plus 5, so that's an 18. Yeah, 18.
So you do not hear. I mean, you can hear it, but you can't make out the words. And the Guardian is just standing there patiently.
Okay, so we've all been chosen by the gems to protect Lefandi in its time of need.
Yes.
Even though we're not all Lefandians, which is, cool.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, absolutely not. It's just it was an observation, not a criticism. What are we supposed to protect Lefandi from? I mean, the Darkfall kind of is a thing that already happened, so we're a little late.
There are forces moving within and without. And your tasks will become clear. Probably soon.
Probably.
I do not have all of the answers.
I can tell.
I can only help you to understand your powers and in part understand where they came from. But I do not know, I am not omniscient. I do not know everything.
I want to know if you know why I got picked when I don't care about this fluff town.
I believe you will find that you do.
She's gonna, and Ellie's gonna try. Wait, we're still in our, so she's gonna try and take the tiara off her head because she's like, I don't want to help this stupid place. Like, I just want to leave. So she tries to take it off thinking that will break whatever connection she's got, but she can't seem to quite get it to budge off of her forehead.
We still haven't caught your name.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of sounds like we're all stuck on a team, and if I can't get out of this, you can't either. So, do we at least have a code name we could call you? I'm Mary.
Cool.
Mind reading on.
I'm just gonna start calling you. I'm just gonna start calling you nicknames. Then
I mean, we could certainly, if any of us are feeling, and at this point, Braylon definitely gives kind of a look over at Soda. If any of us are, wanting to not reveal our names, we can always call each other by our gems.
Which is what the Guardian has been doing the whole time.
Well, yeah, I get it, but I mean, we might need to do interactions that aren't with the gems, and it's gonna be kind of weird to call another person just a gem.
Yeah, I agree. My name is Kingsley Palace.
Wow, just put that all out there.
I mean, as I just said, Mary.
Well,
Alexandrite, perhaps you should explore your new home before you pass judgment upon it.
You mean my new home?
Do you have access to the way in which you left Shadowfall?
I mean, wherever that dust ball went, that was taking me all over the place. I'm sure he could just take me back.
And you can actually see, like, crystalloid faces are very hard to read generally, but
I just can't get a read on
but
this
you
guy.
can actually see the confusion on the Guardian's face when you're talking about a dust ball that took you somewhere.
Wait, where are our friends, pets, now?
Your companions are where you left them.
How do we get back there?
So your gems can always bring you here and can always return you to where you were.
That's kind of awesome, but
So we can teleport to the command center.
Correct. But you must,
home base.
but you must be together.
Gotcha.
When it comes to
so everyone's gonna hear in their head just like, fuck that, just like ever so like hush hush, like she's just thinking it out loud, and just everyone is gonna hear that all of a sudden in their head.
Is it in your voice?
Yes.
Then Kingsley at least will look over to you.
all right, so we
did
did
you
have
do
a
that?
mind reading thing. So how does your Aaron, how does that mind reading power work?
All right, so Alexandrite makes a will check. And Sodalite makes a roll of D20 plus her ranks in mind reading.
So it looks like it's 18 plus whatever her ranks are.
Yeah.
Are my ranks in mind reading? In mine or?
Oh, you just make the will.
You just
save.
made a will save.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You're good. You're good.
Okay.
Oh.
So
Yeah, but you're good.
a 28 to a 15 is 3 degrees of success.
I don't know, like my
things
my
she
mommy tells
forgot.
me.
It's not subconscious, but you can get into her memories, her personal thoughts, and her surface thoughts.
Get in there and dig around that brain.
I'm just gonna swoop in and just yoink out the name. I'm not looking for anything else.
Nothing incriminating.
How far down of a nickname do you want to get? Do you want to be a jerk or do you want to be like friendly?
No. I'm just the name.
Okay. So you didn't get Ellie, which is what her mother calls her.
See, that was my instant thought of a nickname.
You didn't
Which
let me finish my sentence. I was gonna say, like, whatever your mother calls you is what I went for.
Oh, okay. So you found Ellie then.
Ellie, okay.
Ellie, yeah. Which nobody else called her that except her mom, and she's never let anyone else call her that.
This will be
This
fun.
will be
If
great.
you only went in for the name and you didn't look at anything else.
Specifically,
I'm sure this is fine.
Mhm.
It's fine. So when it comes to your powers, the powers, you can use them individually, separately on your own. They will work when necessary. But you will always be strongest together. And the closer you become to each other, and the truer you are to your purpose as GemStars, the more powers you will unlock.
Well, that's interesting.
I definitely felt stronger inside of once Mary turned that light on.
I don't even know what that does, but it worked out well, I guess.
It definitely felt good.
That's good.
Make me punch really good.
Good.
the gems all, not only did they bond to their master mage, they bonded to each other over her decades of service.
So, acting on a just theory of wild thought that got into her head, she's going to move closer to Mary and try and try and get her gem closer to Mary's gem, see if anything happens.
Are you trying to definitely keep me trapped here?
No, I'm just testing something.
You're not letting
They
me.
seem to go-
Because hers is on her forehead as part of tiara. She's just like looking around for Mary's gem to try and get closer
Mary's
to it.
is also on.
I believe all of the actual gems are in the tiara.
Did you just like headbutt her?
No.
More
But
of just
she gets really close.
Kingsley?
Yeah, I'm just
as you get close, the actual gems seem to glow a little bit brighter.
cool.
Not like woo, but
a slight. It's
unnoticeable.
not startling.
a little bit. It's like when you know, like on the three-way lamps, when you click them over the next one. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. Oh God. So sorry, quick question. How long has this been, like, our travel time approximately?
In one of the premium palace airships, you probably used a little bit of portaling to cover a good distance. So it's been a day trip essentially.
Oh God, that's setting in for both me and Mary, who it's been a day trip to get back. Oh no. Oh no. Guys, we gotta go.
Now keep in mind that you are currently in a cavern.
Yeah, I
and
do.
you're inside of a geode that has no.
Yeah.
do I still have my?
There's light in here, but you have absolutely no idea where it's coming from because it's not like the sky or outside.
Do I still have my Vox in my GemStar form?
Yes.
So just gonna look at it to look at the time and go, oh, yeah, Mary, you do need to get home.
Yeah. I think it might be a little late for that. I think even if I get home, I'm still gonna get in trouble.
No, don't worry, I've got it.
Sodalite, you have a question.
You said we can teleport out of here to where we were.
Correct.
But where we were was on a ship going where ships aren't supposed to go. Is the ship gone?
No, it will be where you left it.
So then what do we do to back?
Yeah.
I assume you will turn around and go back the way you came.
But how do we get back to the ship?
Oh, you
The
just
teleporting thing.
Together collectively think of
Say the
going
moon
there.
planet power activate.
GemStar, magical teleportation for plot. Activate.
you simply together request to return.
Okay. Does this mean like you'll hold hands or something, or just thinking? Oh.
So
I think holding hands would make it more fun.
Rar says yes, you must always hold hands.
There's a little happy.
And then
On
as you all as whoever, I don't know who's reaching out to do it, but as people reach out to hold hands, give me a perception check.
Not insight.
No, perception.
Oh, boy.
If I'm choosing to stand angrily behind everybody and not reach hands, so that means
I will grab you.
I'm claiming to reach Amber and you. And in
You're
your
gonna
mind, you're
roll
gonna
perception?
hear, you're gonna like with that link open, you're gonna hear, okay, Ellie, let's do this.
and she is going to lose her shit.
So anybody that got a 15 or higher on that perception check will
Hold on.
hear.
Hold on. Where the hell is perception? Oh, there it is.
Your skills.
You must perceive it to use it.
Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. I didn't hear it.
You're too busy being mad.
We'll hear
that's what I'm just like.
as everybody goes and grabs hands. You will all, anybody who got a 15 or over, will hear a gravelly chuckle coming from the Guardian. Just a low, quiet, gravelly chuckle.
I'm going to look over to him and say, "Oh, Mr. Rar, we're not tween boys. We don't care about holding each other's hands or not."
I like holding hands. Come on. And she just grabs hands.
Except maybe her.
So after we leave here, will we have a way to get in contact with each other if whatever danger we're supposed to protect Levanti from shows up?
Well, I'm pretty sure purple. Tiffany tries to say purple. That's just a little sad for Jemmy here. Sorry.
Alexandrite.
Alexandrite. Couldn't even get, I wasn't even going there. I was just struggling to say purple. If this isn't, their world doesn't have a place to live.
You are also all connected now when you would like to be through your gems.
Telepathy?
I mean, the animals found us.
Yeah, that's
They
right.
made us find each other. I think the animals will probably help too.
I mean,
I still
also,
need to name my guy.
does everyone have a Vox? We could just share numbers.
I mean, I know we do because that's how
Okay.
I got picked up.
Photolite, I'll get you one. Don't worry.
Oh, no. No. You get tracked on those things. No, nope. No. I don't.
Well, I guess we'll have to rely on our gems, and we need to find somewhere for purple to go.
For purple to go. Alexandrite.
Hey, we didn't get a name.
I mean,
Well,
I
you've
think there's a
heard.
really nice pub, and there's another spare room. It's not so expensive.
So, by the way, at this point, I should probably reveal my living situation because it's going to be relevant. It's relevant here in a second. So, despite being a multimillionaire from a billionaire family, her apartment, and yes, she has an apartment, is quite modest. There's it's a 2-bedroom. It's got an ensuite and then another bathroom, but that's pretty much it. It's kind of modest, but it is the top floor of an apartment complex that she owns and rents out at very low prices to people in need. And you know what? It just so happens she might have a room, an apartment or two available. That, you know, we're friends. We don't need to worry about the costs.
Wait, you're trying to offer me an apartment as like a permanent residence?
If you'd like.
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't need people finding me. That's bad. That is bad for business.
Okay.
What is your business?
What is your business?
None of yours.
Well.
Oh.
I mean, if we're supposed to be closer as GemStars, and okay.
I thought she was the private one. Oh.
Look, if you remember my name tomorrow, we'll go from there. But I don't think that's going to happen, so we're good.
Wait, what? Like your gem name or your actual name?
Any name. Any name you want to call me.
Did you tell us your actual name?
No.
We don't know your actual name.
It doesn't matter.
So are you guys having this conversation in the cavern, or have you transported yourself?
We were having it in the cavern in front of the old man.
We've been standing here holding hands, talking this whole time.
Not quite, holding hands. There's probably like a fight of like two of us, the two of her.
No, I feel like what's happening is we're all holding hands and we're like in the teleportation portion, and we're all talking like we're like in like it's just an elevator like going through time.
No, it happens instantaneously. It's
The
magic.
author doesn't feel like that. We're like waving through, and that's where we're having our little
So
conversation.
I just had the dumb
So
image of, like,
No, it just happens.
of like Sodalite and Mary both like trying to like reach and grab Elliot's hand while Elliot is like, no.
Yeah, she's just like
And
like a toddler
Both
trying
are
to
like
be picked
while
up.
talking, trying to grab the hands. Like, come
I
on.
imagine she has a similar vibe to Jim Carrey's The Grinch when it comes to like touching and holding hands. Like she's just kind of like, nope.
and Ms. Alexandrite, it sounds like you may need a place. The offer is open
Oh,
to you.
you're hell yeah, I'm taking your place. She
Excellent.
will take advantage of anybody she possibly can.
Aaron, does Braylon have a box?
Yeah.
Okay. As you're sitting, as everyone is standing there holding hands, speaking to each other randomly, waiting to be transported back, your Vox begins to beep.
Sorry for that really loud slurp.
Braylon will look at their Vox.
For lack of a better term, caller ID lets you know that the console is trying to contact you.
Okay. We kind of hand waved it last episode, but I'm assuming that I had given the console some sort of cover story about, going on a fact-finding mission.
Yes, that you had a matter
lead
to attend to, and
Yeah.
you were going to take a short leave of absence. Yes.
Right. Okay. Well, then, since we're clearly not going anywhere yet, I'm going to take just a few steps away. Not I'm trying to hide what I'm doing, but I don't want their arguing to get picked up by it. And I will answer my Vox.
Are you going to answer your Vox transformed?
Is the Vox like a hollow projector thing, or is it?
Well, you tell me. Most Voxes are voice only.
Okay.
There are a few Voxes that do sort of camera phone like images, but they're very pixelated. Kind of like when you put a picture in Photoshop and you do that like filter of like the cell filter, and it kind of looks a little bit like a beehive,
sure.
but a person. Yeah.
Then I will not transform, but I will answer with voice only.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Braylon. What's happening, console?
Oh, I wasn't sure if you would answer. I just wanted to let you know that I have some information that I would like to relay to you regarding the errand that I gave to you 2 nights ago. So be sure to stop by my office when you return.
I expect I'll be back in a day or so. Okay.
Can you give me an insight check, please?
Sure. Because that's a thing I'm good at. I'm actually not bad at it, but
You can actually add a +2 circumstance bonus because you're very familiar with.
okay. It didn't register the first one, but so the first one was a 10. It would be a 12 with the insight with the bonus. I'm going to go ahead and use my luck point because I feel like that matters.
And call it a 24.
I was going to re-roll, but
Well, I mean, you ended up rolling twice anyway, so we can go with the 24. That's fine.
Okay, sure. Works for me.
So the console sounds not quite nervous, but apprehensive, possibly a little bit anxious, and definitely worried.
Okay.
They're not they don't they don't typically vocalize emotions unless it's something big. So they're typically fairly monotoned, and you can tell that something's up and that they don't want to say it over the box.
Got it.
And do you happen to know when you will be returning?
So it took us about a day to get here.
Yeah.
I expect I will be back in no more than 2 days.
Okay. Yes, be sure to see me.
I'll make it my highest priority.
Thank you. And the call cuts off.
See.
Thanks for the follow, the Forgotten Trope.
Yes, thank you. Okay, we need to get back.
And as he says that, I'm gonna look around area and said, oh yeah, I think we forgot the part where we all need to concentrate on where we want to go.
Oh, right. Sorry, I was a little happy. You know, the big group of friends.
Me too.
As they say that.
Yes, the Forgotten Trope. Thank you for that follow.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know why it didn't do the thing.
Because it's not Julie.
I didn't see the little, it usually does the.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's possible I just didn't see it.
All right. So shall we head back to your ship and
Mm,
Okay.
start
Yeah.
making our way
Start the
back?
journey back? Yeah.
I guess.
All right. Everybody concentrate. And she'll still reach out to grab the hands of Ruby and Mary.
And as long as everyone is requesting.
I had to delay a response. I had to sneeze.
As long as everyone is requesting in some way, either verbally or in their mind, to return to where they came from, you will, in a flash, you're back on the deck of the ship, and it has already turned and is starting to head back toward, where would you like to go?
Mary, what city are you from?
Very good question. I don't
I
remember.
don't remember. Are you from Pearl?
You're from
Pretty
Pearl.
sure. Pretty sure. I was like, I'm thinking.
So I know my friend is in trouble already, so I am making a beeline for her city, and it's all out. It's portal. It is going as fast as we can. It is like Peter is driving the ship.
It's not quite as fast as Peter's portals, but a thing that should take you, a trip that should take half to 3/4 of the day by airship takes about 3 hours.
Wow.
So when we got back to the boat, are we still transformed?
Yes.
Oh no. Oh, this needs to stop. This needs to stop now. Okay, fine.
What are you thinking?
Turn off.
Turn off.
Turn off. Stop. I don't like this. I am way too exposed right now.
So you hear a little bit of snickering, and you see lined up on the rail, on one of the railings, is all of the animals, and
There you are.
the mouse is laughing. because it knows what you're trying to do. And you do notice something when you look up to see your mouse. And it looks different.
Ooh.
Now that you have had your first transformation.
Like, do I need to roll for something, or do I understand?
No, oh no, you notice this, because before it looked almost, so crystal mice are typically, or gem mice are typically very brightly colored. The gem colored, or the gem swirls, the crystalline swirls that are part of their fur are typically whole and shiny. And the mouse that you found, it's one of its little horns was broken. It looked drained of color, almost like it had been desaturated. And some of its crystalline swirl were broken and missing. But now you see.
Uh-oh. There's a picture. Oh! I love it.
It looks
The
like
macabre.
if Stitch was cute.
Sorry, what did you just say?
I'm not a Stitch fan.
We're gonna have a fight as soon as we're off stream. My rainbow Stitch isn't next to me, or any of my Stitches. This is really sad.
So it seems to have been restored to what it was before whatever happened to it.
I no longer care about any of this. Open up Mousy. Holy crap.
And she laughs at you and says, you have to tell it to deactivate.
That was, yep.
GemStar deactivate?
And when you say that, from the top down, you revert to normal.
Oh, okay.
And the dagger is back in your hand.
Right.
GemStar deactivate.
And you deactivate from the top down.
GemStar
And
deactivate.
the necklace is, so everybody, as you say deactivate, you change. It's like a wipe down. And it's kind of a sparkly wipe. And
for Elliot.
your gem returns to whatever it was before.
And what about Arcelia? Lily, are you okay? I don't think I got all of the injuries healed.
Oh no, I just had to shake off that last little
And
hit.
when you detransform, any conditions or wounds you have vanish.
Oh.
That's good, at least.
Interesting.
I get more nicknames going around. We've already got Arcelia, Lily. What I give Kingsley? We'll get there. We'll get there.
I'm trying to
Alright.
figure something out.
We'll workshop it.
I'm just gonna step inside the hold for a bit, and get some reading done.
What are you reading, Arcel?
Oh, well.
Oh no.
Greatest
Oh,
series
there's
of
also
all
the poke-in
time.
of
Like that's like Kingsley pops in with only the greatest series of all time.
Mary's like, well, I have to not think about how my mother's gonna kill me when I get back, so sure, spill.
Surely you've heard of the Shining Justice book series.
And for the next 3 hours.
I was gonna say, hold on. I was like, hold on. I was like, I feel like because since Elliot likes to smuggle in books, that she would have gotten like half of a piece of one of the books. So she's only seen like, you got the last like 4 chapters of book 4.
Nope, it's actually the middle chapters, so the middle 4 chapters of volume 3. So you got to see all the kissing.
So I have no idea what the actual
Calvin,
story is about,
add that to your notes.
Yeah,
Doing it right now.
I see that you guys start talking about it, and I recognize the name, and I kind of inch closer to you guys to kind of like try and listen in, because I think the story is just a bunch of kissing. I think it's just a kissing story. Just a kissing
We're talking
book.
about all these epic fights and amazing weapons and
but because she can only get pieces of things, she just is kind of like slowly inching over to listen in.
And for the next 3 hours, Arcelia will regale you all with the epic tale that is Shining Justice.
Oh my god.
And I believe that headed back toward Pearl is a good place to stop.
Yeah, I feel like Ruby ends up just with, and that is just book 1.
She goes to all the fan lore. She's like, all the things that they've been digging into.
Arcelia, tell her about your fan fiction.
Okay, so
it's like one of those like woven like starts here, and she's like, and that is book 1, guys. Okay.
So we're gonna be up late on calls where my mom is probably asleep, so I can hear more.
Oh, absolutely. I gotta make sure that you gotta read it properly. Some people say you can skip the first 2, but you really shouldn't.
No,
so I'm gonna have to come over so I can
There's so much character development in the first 2.
My mom won't let me read them at home, so I'm gonna have to be coming over to your guys' place to read them if that's okay.
Totally. Is your mother going to let you travel to Eopinon?
She doesn't have to know.
I mean, she traveled to forbidden lands that no Lafondian has ever been able to go to.
Assuming she doesn't murder me when I get back, we'll be fine.
I mean, I'm assuming Kingsley's place is in Pearl.
No, nope. Kingsley's place is in the Sunstone Valley, so it's in Spellspar, I assume.
Yep.
Yes, almost all of you are from different places.
Got it.
I kind of picture like the end of the episode is Ruby's very animatedly talking. Emerald is just like very excited and occasionally throwing in things. And the rest probably have various stages of their jaws open, like, and then it just zooms out.
And Elliot is in the back just looking aggressively like, oh my god, and just like inching closer and closer. Like
notes are being scribbled. Like there's just
she's just like,
Elliot and Mary are like writing down, looking over. Like, did you get that part? Missed that part on the lecture.
I mean, I think we're actually all fairly fascinated by it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Soda is a little scared.
Why in the world is that where my face froze? Goodness gracious.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Wonderful.
Oh,
Jemmy looks like she's got like running eyeshadow.
oh no.
Got like a goth thing going on.
Wonderful.
Awkward.
I very much like
I'm cropping all of these.
So thank you for joining our adventures tonight. As for things happening around the network, we'll have a new blog post up on untoldsstoriesproject.com on Thursday. On Friday, the new episodes from YouTube will also be posted to the website. Stop staring at my stupid face.
I'm imagining you saying it looking like a frog.
I'm so sorry.
I'm not doing anything, just cropping it too.
Next Monday, we will have another episode of Guardians of Haven. So please head back there for the lighter tone. And that's our Starhaven-based Mutants and Masterminds game. And of course, we will be back here next week for more GemStars. GemStars, I want to give everyone a chance to say goodbye and plug anything that they need to plug. Starting with Brandon.
I don't have anything to plug other than to make sure that you come back next Tuesday. And, you know, get some good rest this week. You're worth it. Joe?
Thanks for joining, everyone, and make sure you stay hydrated, drink plenty of water. If you take meds, please take your meds, because we love you and you gotta take care of you so we can keep seeing you. See, visiting. Oh no, come back next week. And puppy, save me.
So I have two hot takes. One is that pumpkin spice is gross, and
No.
candy corn is an amazing Halloween candy.
Candy corn I'll
Oh,
accept.
hell.
Pumpkin spice I
Very
won't.
hot takes.
Play a game. Am I going down to Aaron?
All right, so first I'm gonna refute the pumpkin spice is gross. Pumpkin spice is awesome.
Thank
Candy
you.
corn is amazing.
Awful.
No.
And Wiki already hit the things that I would like to plug, other than to say keep an eye out for announcements, because we will be having some new announcements about additional shows and about some things happening in October and some other cool, exciting things that are going to be happening with the network very soon. And, you know, be kind to yourselves, because we need more of that. Calvin.
All right. Well, yeah, thanks again, everyone who came out and watched live. I am very happy I get to play in 2 awesome games. It is a great way to start the week. Yeah, definitely come back next week to check out more GemStars and more Guardians of Haven. And of course, check out the Win with Dice channel on YouTube, because we have some cool Lancer stuff coming up and more gaming streams with more impulse singing from me. And I'll pass it over to Jemmy.
Well, I have nothing to promote. I guess this is my thank you for coming to watch our shenanigans, since I get to wrap up all of our loose ends here. If our gym allows, I have funny little screenshots of us being frozen, if you guys don't have them already. So that might get posted. I have the next blog post, right?
T-shirts.
No, absolutely not.
No, I kid. But thank you all for watching. It's very happy to see all of us. It's happy to see people watching. You know, it's funny. It's awesome. I love being on a stream. These are all fun people to mess around with and cause problems. So I hope you come back next week. And let's all hope that Aunt Puppy comes back because of the Stitch hate I heard. Not pleased over that one.
Mousy is not Stitch. Mousy is Mousy.
Yes, but Aunt Puppy just said Stitch isn't cute.
Oh no.
Everyone has a right to their opinion. Mousy is Mousy.
But Stitch is objectively the best character, and I will fight.
Okay, well, that's all from us for tonight. And by the facets of LaFondi, we will see you here next week.
Bye-bye.
Good night. I don't know why we're waving. We're still frozen.